runny for me.
Okay.
I'm not going to make a mess because I'm going out. So
All right. Yep. Sure. Yep. Thank you. Okay. So did he say he's gonna get a timer? All right. Good. So scouting the territory right now, what's your strategy moving forward? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You should. So strategy-wise, have you thought about it? Which parts do you think are less hot? Maybe you should start with those. The parts that less hot. Yeah. And then you think you're gonna start by slicing it in two, right?
Yeah.
Here's a knife. Okay. So this would be a 20-minute challenge, right? 20-minute challenge.
I don't really like that egg. It's too runny for me.
Okay. Then maybe you can break it into the bun. Possibly that's a strategy that you have. See, at least now it's right in front of you so that you can actually see. You can actually see what you're taking on, right? Okay, all right. So the official timer, all right?
Official time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you got your strategy ready?
20 minutes on the clock?
Yeah.
Yep, 20 minutes,
Yeah.
okay. Alright, okay. And so the game begins. We have Mel the Destroyer versus the 2 foot long hot dogs. Alright, yeah. So just getting ready now. Yeah, she's chosen the strategy of slicing it into bits first. And so she's starting with the first piece. You can see it's about a fifth of the entire length of it, a fifth of 2 feet. And she's gonna slice it up further.
I don't want to make a mess of me.
Alright, so it's because she doesn't want to make a mess, and now she's starting off 1/8 at a time. Yeah, and off she goes. So slowly building momentum there. Very methodical, right? Taking her time to slowly fill it in. And so what's on the line? It's a 20-minute time challenge, and also 20 minutes is the amount of time when people start to feel full. So therefore she will be under pressure. All right, she's got an 8 of it done. Yeah, and it's good on the time as well. All right, she's now moved to the second 8. As you can tell, strategically, she's chosen not to split her food into different components, just moving right along with it. Yeah. So strategically, as she's chewing, she's waiting for the next bite. Absolutely, you can see a full mouthful, and now that is it's a good strategy, but it's also a game of balance, because if you try to have too big a mouthful, then that will be an impediment. Sort of like biting off more than you can chew, but she's doing well there. She knows exactly how much to put in, she knows the capacity of her mouth, and she's going on in the challenge well. It's fortunate also that the sauce is not really affecting her. Probably not very spicy. There is chili con carne, yeah, in this as well. And so she's slicing off the next bit. Very systematic in that challenge. Yeah, ignoring the bits of vegetables by the side. Yeah, trying to push it all in to make it more compact, so that the chewing process is actually easier. And it looks as though for this round her bites are a little bit more in volume. Maybe she's slowly gaining confidence and also slowly breaking up the pieces all right now, so she's moving on to that strategy. Yeah, she still has plenty of time now, and strategically she's looking at the next move, opting also to slice it just like a surgeon. So she's picking her battles now. And the next piece, as you can see, the cross section, it's got everything mixed into there. That egg's a little bit runny. We'll see how she copes with that in a while. For now, her focus and concentration.
Right now.
Yep, yeah. She's messing that Just stating that it's a little bit messy. All right. Yep. Yeah. Go on. Go on. Yeah. Don't let the commentary detract. Right. As the action continues, yeah, she's just moved on to the next slice. She's about a quarter of the way there. So in terms of timing, she's well on track to complete the challenge. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Moving something small by the side, and now she's gone to meet the corner piece. Right, the eggs that's a bit runny. Most of the content has moved, has seeped into this particular piece, which is a great thing because then it might help it go down a little bit more smoothly. We can tell she's using a slightly different strategy now because she's alternating between big bites and little bites. And it's about a quarter of the way there. So it's roughly 5 minutes on the stop clock. Yep, roughly 5 minutes now. So she's almost, I'd say, about a third of the way through, which is good. If she keeps on doing this, she's well on her way to succeeding in this challenge. The momentum's increasing. And it looks as though it's only one more bite for this particular slice. Okay, cracking the egg so that it doesn't antagonize her slightly later, and in it goes. So about 1/3 to a quarter of the challenge is now complete, and she's good for time as well, yeah, which is fantastic. Okay. And now strategically she's opted to go for another end. Yeah. Once she's finished this bit, oh okay, she's cutting it all up. How do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? And she's following this particular strategy. It seems as though the mess is bothering her a little bit, but maybe it's just to clear her fingers for a better grip slightly later, and like a little bit of a gulp, right? Yeah. And now she's moved on to this bit. Oh, she's elected not to go for the small piece this time. A bit of a confidence booster if she's able to polish this off quickly. She'll be looking hopefully within 2 minutes, and this piece will be done and dusted. It looks like she's moved back to bigger bites now, but you can tell that she's pacing herself, which is fantastic. It's not. Yeah, it's systemic and it's methodical as well. Yeah, that's okay. She's feeling a little bit full, right? So maybe try not to chew so much. Just one down, and just basically keep the momentum, because half the game is mathematics. Well, it's repetition. Great. So still doing well. Okay. Still well within the time limit. And oh, she's gone for 2 bites now. That's fantastic. Right, don't chew so much. Try to swallow as soon as possible. Just enough for you to swallow down. Okay, right. The troublesome egg goes to the side for a minute. Yep. Almost there, almost at the halfway mark. Just a little bit. And here comes the compartmentalization technique once again. She hasn't got that long to go, and in terms of time, it's about 8 minutes. So she's just 8 minutes. You spend 8 minutes. So for time is still good. Yes, yep, we're going fine, thanks. Okay, so now she's opted to split it into 3 roughly equal size. And it'll be interesting to look at which one she tackles next. She's gonna tackle the juggernaut, the piece at the corner of the French loaf. Just looking at it, giving it some due respect and consideration. It looks as though the temperature's got to her a little bit, but she's still good for time. Strategically, just giving a bit of moisture to her esophagus. And here we go. Now she's already finished half of it. She's moving on to the second half now, powering right along. 9 minutes. So 9 minutes has passed. That's about 11 minutes left on this challenge. She's going back to the big bites, which is good. Strategic and tactical. Strategic and tactical. Yeah, come on, big bites. Big bites, one at a time. One at a time. Okay, as we move towards the halfway mark, she's already more than halfway through the challenge. Right, another big bite. Don't chew too much, just a few and down. Come on, you can do it. Some of it is strategy. Yeah. Yeah, she probably has to pick up the pace soon. The halfway mark's always the toughest. It always is. But you can tell she's systematically going through it, going back to the smaller bites now. Hopefully that means reduced time with the smaller bites. Another one. And it looks as though hopefully this corner piece only has 2 more bites. Here's one. Good. She's just powering along, changing the strategy of smaller bites, but with less time for each. Okay, so far we're about 11 minutes in, so it's just past the halfway mark, but she's doing well. Right. Don't chew so much, yeah? Just a little bit and then down. Kind of half of it is the strategy of the game, and yeah, powering right along. The smaller bites. Okay, next. Yep, so just down, gulp. Yep, that's right. Okay, only 2 more little pieces in the challenge. Yeah. Okay, gulp. Yep. Okay, let's see how she goes. The next piece. Will she open it up? Will she try to compress it? Okay, back to the average size bites. Let's see the intense focus and concentration going on there. Yep. She takes her next bite. Right. Still pacing herself well. Okay, a big bite this time. Yep. Let's see how it looks. There's not that much left on the plate.
How many minutes?
Alright, right now it's close to 13 minutes, so it's still 7 more minutes. Yeah, she's still pacing for time. Yeah, so just not too many bites. I think you're taking a yeah, so not too many bites. Maybe try like 5 to 6 bites and then gulp. Yeah. It's past the 13-minute mark, so it's still pacing for time. All right, one big one. She's elected to break it up into smaller pieces, which can be a good strategy. You can see the snagger there, half a piece of bread and the other half in her hand. Right, so going for the protein next, it looks. So, is she gonna switch her strategy now? Momentarily carnivorous there. Okay, 14 minutes. focus on the eating, not the wiping. It's okay. Okay. He's feeling a bit challenged at the moment. A little bit of soothing drink first. And she's gonna try to continue, this time with the bun. Alright, that's good, that's good. So it's like 3 small pieces and then that 1 big block left. How's she gonna do it? She gonna do it. Okay, a little bit of a gag there. Yeah, but it's okay. That's not gonna stop her. She's a warrior. Okay, and that takes it to 15 minutes. So 5 minutes left. That's the final stretch. That 1 big piece there. So 1 big piece and 1 little piece left. Yes, the final stretch. It's gonna show that look of dogged determination there, as it's 1 final piece. Now it's all a test of the mind from here. It's just that 1 final little piece. She's already done well to clear off about 3/4 of it. So is she gonna split it, or is she going to try to attempt it as 1 big block? Gotta see. A bit more drink to prepare herself for this final hurdle. It's only that 1 piece. Oh.
No, I'm gonna cut it in half.
She's elected to cut it in half. Yeah, time is not on her side now. But yep. Okay. I'm gonna try bite by bite, a new kind of strategy. And so now, because it's a matter of time, it comes down to the number of bites that she takes. If she's able to focus on biting a little bit less and just gulping and swallowing, that'll work in her favor. There goes the 2nd piece. She's doing well for time. It's only a little bit left, not that much. She's going for the small, the big piece next. It's only a little bit left and it's 17 minutes, so it's the 3-minute mark. Yeah, only 3 minutes left. That show of dogged determination. It's only 3 minutes left, and let's see how she copes with it. Feeling a little bit sick now, so we'll see how she goes. It's the 17.5-minute mark, roughly. So there's only that little bit left. Is she gonna try it? Is she gonna try it? Oh, yes she is. Yes she is. So this might be a very last-minute resurgence. So down goes the sausage. That should go down easily. And now it's only that 2 pieces of bread left. Okay, slicing it down a little bit further. It's just a matter of concentration. Piece by piece it goes down. Okay, you ready to gulp the last ones? Yes, just a little bit left. Yep, all right. Yeah, there goes one, and it's just another little piece left. And it's the home stretch, which is almost the final minute soon. Almost the final minute soon. Yeah, she could probably make it if she hurries just that little bit. Just a little bit, all right. see that big piece there? Yeah. Just try to squeeze it down. All right? Yeah. Don't chew that massive. Just focus. You know, go in, shove. No, resist it. Just a little bit. Okay. Close. Just refocusing for the final stretch. Really the last stretch. Okay. Another one. It's pretty much almost all of it's in at the moment. Look at that plate. She's done well, almost empty there. Almost empty. Going a sprint to the finish line now. Just consolidating those little pieces left. And let's see how she goes. Is it going in? Is it going in?
Keep going, you got 40 seconds left.
40 seconds. And now she's on the final stretch. Yes. Yes. She's gonna succeed. Yes. Wait, no. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. Yep. Just shove it down. 40 seconds is good. It's good. It's all a battle of the wills and a battle of the mind. She's got to swallow that final piece now. And time. Yep.
2, 1.
Okay, so what's the verdict on this?
Unfortunately, I haven't finished everything.
I didn't finish it yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was really close.
I'm like done.
Definitely a good effort.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fantastic. So want to try again
Would you
next
like to
time?
know the best time?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, man.
So next time it's really close, right? Really close.
close.
Yeah,
Yes.
5
Just
minutes.
a little bit left.